Americans, let's send Joe Biden back to his basement and let's send Donald Trump back to the White House. Life was more affordable when Donald Trump was president. Our border was safer under the Trump administration, and our country was respected when Donald Trump was our commander-in-chief. Joe Biden has failed this nation. As a veteran, I was appalled when 13 of our service members were killed in Afghanistan due to Joe Biden's dereliction of duty. As a citizen, as a husband, and as a father, I am alarmed that the current president of the United States lacks the capability to discharge the duties of his office. Our enemies do not confine their designs to between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. We need a commander-in-chief who can lead 24 hours a day and 7 days a week. America cannot afford 4 more years of a weekend at Bernie's presidency.
That was Ron DeSantis. Y'all remember him? He's the Florida governor. Yup. He used to debate against Donald Trump then. Y'all remember that everybody thought he's going to replace Donald Trump. That all the Republicans, they were hyping him up, getting him ready to debate Donald Trump, to replace Donald Trump. But the rest is history. Y'all remember what happened? Now he is out. And RNC, he got something to say as well. He get a lot of truth, and he get a lot of, you know what I mean. Let's listen to what DeSantis got to say in this RNC. Isn't it funny? From he wanna beat Donald Trump, now he has joined Donald Trump's team. Take a listen.
But let's be honest. Let's be honest here. Biden is just a figurehead. He's a tool for imposing a leftist agenda on the American people. They support open borders, allowing millions and millions of illegal aliens to pour into our country and to burden our communities, but just don't send any to Martha's Vineyard, then they get really upset. They have unleashed progressive prosecutors across our nation who care more about coddling criminals than about protecting their own communities. They use the unelected bureaucracy to impose their will on us without our consent, and they weaponize political power to target their political opponents like they've done to our own nominee. They want to ban gas automobiles, eliminate Second Amendment rights, and impose gender ideology on everyone from our infantrymen to kindergartners. They stand for DEI, which really means division, exclusion, and indoctrination, and it is wrong. They mandated that you show proof of a COVID vaccine to go to a restaurant, but they oppose requiring proof of citizenship to cast a vote. They can't even define what a woman is. Now, Donald Trump stands in their way, and he stands up for America. Donald Trump has been demonized. He's been sued. He's been prosecuted, and he nearly lost his life. We cannot let him down, and we cannot let America down. It is the values of this Republican Party that reflect our nation's founding principles. We believe schools should educate, not indoctrinate. We stand for parents' rights, including universal school choice. We support law and order, not rioting and disorder. We seek a strong, focused United States military, not one distracted by a social agenda. We reject entrenched political class, and we demand term limits for members of Congress. We stand for fiscal sanity, for low taxes, and for reduced debt. We seek to reclaim the constitutional government as envisioned by our founding fathers by bringing the administrative state to heel once and for all.
Do y'all notice that DeSantis is smiling? And the way he smiles, it's so better. It's so welcoming that even the crowd are just giving it to him, blowing him some love, clapping. He is so welcoming. Do you notice that? I will give it to DeSantis. He has improved with his smile. His smile is so charming. Yeah, well, DeSantis is ready for the next presidential election. What do you think? Comment down below. Are we going to see DeSantis in the next presidential election? And I think he is going to be ready. And on the second tour, another point that he made, I want to, talk about it. He said Democrats do not understand or they cannot define a man and a woman. Oh, Republican. If Republicans are preaching of unity, that they want to bring their party, the GOP, together, and they want to bring the country together, right? This is going to be a big tax for them because if they do not have agenda for the LGBTQ plus, as in they ain't going to include them in the agenda, that's going to be a big tax for the Republicans because the LGBTQ plus, they are also an Americans. So if you say you want to unite the country, you cannot pick and, you cannot select who you want to unite them. Where are you going to put the rest of the LGBTQ plus? And those that didn't vote for you, for the Republicans, where are you going to put them at? That is going to be a big tax. What do you guys think? Let's continue the conversation down there in the comment section. As usual, please let's respect ourselves while we comment. I'm going to play you the rest of DeSantis' speech at RNC and let's chit chat down there in the comment section. I'll catch up with you guys later. Please do not forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Bye for now.
Before casting a ballot. We stand for strong borders and believe that our nation must have a shared civic culture, and we oppose any immigration that stands apart or in contrast to our American values. We believe in the principles articulated in the Declaration of Independence that our rights come not from the generosity of the state, but from the hand of the Almighty, including the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Now, none of this is easy, but it can be done. For decades, my home state saw elections determined by razor-thin margins. Today, due to bold leadership, the Democratic Party lies in ruins. The left is in retreat. Freedom reigns supreme. The woke mind virus is dead, and Florida is a solid Republican state. Now, electing Donald Trump gives us the chance to do this all across America. And we have a responsibility to step up and make it, to preserve what George Washington called the sacred fire of liberty. This was a fire that burned in Independence Hall in 1776 when 56 men pledged their lives, their fortunes, and their sacred honor to establish this nation. It's a fire that burned at a cemetery in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, when our nation's first Republican president pledged this nation to a new birth of freedom. It's a fire that burned at the foot of the Berlin Wall in 1987, when our nation's 40th president stood in front of that wall and said, "Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall." This is not a responsibility we should fear. It's a responsibility we should welcome. After all, if not us, who? And if not now, when? Let's make the 45th President of the United States the 47th President of the United States. Let's elect Republicans up and down the ballot, and let's heed the call of our party's nominee to fight, fight, fight for these United States. Thank you. God bless you. Let's win in November. Thank you so much.